Steve Evans, a 4-0 victory here at Jersey Bulls. First of all, tell us how you assessed the game.
Well, I think it was a very comfortable performance, wasn't it? And we took the opportunity to use most, if not everyone that was on the trip. We didn't really want to play Luke Norris because he's had a lot of Achilles problem in the past, caused by playing on a synthetic surface. And the surface is good in credit to Jersey Bulls. And we didn't really introduce Michael Boswick either, but we had to later on when TVC was just feeling the effects of a real tough running week, because that's what the boys have been doing most of the week, and we've had the balls as well, but they've been running. But I think the things that's pleased me today, Alfie, is the quality of the play, and we can understand that the opposition is not a Football League standard, but you know, this is a team that I think the home supporters and home directors are thinking it could be a game today. But I think our patterns of play, movement, our fitness is a credit to the players and the staff. I think today could have been a lot more, but it was a good performance and everyone's come through unscathed, so that's the blessing.
And obviously 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers, and 3 of them were new signings. You can't get much better than that.
No, I thought all the goals were well taken, weren't they? Elliot has a great first finish, brilliant set-up play by Danny Rose. Danny Rose then does what he does under me. He had a great finish to make it 2, and then we introduced Jordan Roberts and Jamie Reid for those 2, and they're a handful. And of course Jordan gets the goal, and it's a great goal. Sweens comes up and scores a brilliant header, and Jamie Reid hits the woodwork a couple of times. I think for me, you look at all the players, I think they've all done very well. I think Dean Campbell was exceptional. I think he's a ray of passing, he's a ray of strength in the middle of the park, and it was different, wasn't it? We brought Sweeney on second half and took Dean off after an hour, and suddenly Sweeney had a different type of commanding performance. But I'm delighted with them all, from back to front. Both goalkeepers looked assured, good distribution, solid at the back. And yeah, listen, it's the first game of pre-season, and we're playing the synthetic surface, and we're playing a team that we're expected to do that to. So we're really pleased, and brilliant for the supporters that's come across from Stevenage and from around Stevenage to support us. I think there's a couple of hundred over here today, and it's credit. I think the last time they come here was a game on, wasn't it? 4-3 win, get end to end. I think they've got away today saying they've seen a promising first 90 minutes.
And we saw you up in the stands assessing the game from above. How much have you learnt about your new group of players after that?
I was up there because the chairman was picking my team beside me, wasn't it? Now, I decided, I think 2 factors. Number one, I had when I came here and looked at the stadium yesterday for the first time with the staff. We come away after the boys had trained in the afternoon. We come here to have a private look, and I said, given the temperature, given this is our first look, we'll have to look from above. So the decision was, I made yesterday to the staff that I'd sat above it. I think the temperature, it was about 120 degrees on that bench at the other side, looking at Alec Ravel and Paul Rayner and Pledger's face. They're all bright red, but it was really good. I was able to understand and see the patterns, the things that Paul and Alex have worked on with the boys and myself yesterday when I took the shape. So it was really good to see some youngsters come onto the pitch as well, learn how we want to play. And you know, we're looking at men in our team now, aren't we? You know, you look at Wilden, he's come back in outstanding condition. You know, TVC, you're looking at, you know, Max Clark. How can you not be impressed with Max today? I could keep going, but the boys have done really well. So good performance. We'll train again in the morning, and then we'll head back to England, and we'll get ready to go to Hitchin on Tuesday. We'll chop and change again, as we will all the way up until we get serious in a few weeks' time.
And just finally, a really positive performance for those travelling supporters to come and watch.
Oh, I've mentioned them, Alfred. You could hear them singing throughout the game. They've just been singing as we come across to do this little bit for the supporters back home. But I think for those that have not travelled, and you know, they're as important as the people that have, we're all in this together, aren't we? As our chairman said to me this morning on the telephone, we're Team Stevenage, and he really embraces that and means it. And so to the people back home, what you've seen today is half an old group, half a new group to come together to make the overall new group. There's great little camaraderie spirit going on within them. There's little challenges and different things. We've set in routines for training, and above all, what we've said to the players is we'll lose games. We're Stevenage Football Club in League 2. We lose games, given the size and the magnitude of some of the clubs in the league. We'll lose games, but we can lose fighting. We can lose fighting, and God bless Ukraine. We're doing what they're doing, we're fighting.
Top man, thank you, Gaffer.